So when was the last time you cleaned your phone? Well, if you're like me, probably never. And after this video, you might want to start. Welcome to my channel. This is the first part in our mini-series all about cleaning tech. In this episode, we'll be taking a deep dive into your smartphone. You may think you know how dirty they get, but just wait until you see what's hiding on there. Now grab a small container for the stuff you'll be fishing out and some disinfecting wipes. Then sit back, because here are 10 things found on your phone that need to be cleaned. Number 1, earwax. It's been said that one of the worst things you can do is put your phone in your pocket without a case. It's risky, but some people take that risk anyway. And when you do that, you should know you're putting yourself up for an unpleasant surprise. And it's not just dirt or lint that can build up in there. It could be something much worse. If you have a habit of putting your phone in your pocket with other personal items, it's likely that over time, earwax will make its way onto your device. Gross, but true. Especially if you listen to music with earbuds and then toss them in your pocket with the rest of your stuff. The wax can stick to the mesh part of the earbuds and then transfer right onto your phone when you take them out. So what can you do about it? To remove any wax, you need a cotton swab, and to be extremely careful so you do unpush it further into the speaker. No, 2 dust bunnies. As your phone starts collecting more and more age on it, dust bunnies are going to start building up in the nooks and crannies. Usually in the corners and along the edges, the dust likes to hide in places where it and be seen, unless you really look for it. This is why it's important to clean your phone from time to time. Not only does all that extra dust make it look dirty, but it can also cause some serious issues with your phone. So how often should you clean your phone if you want to keep it in good shape? Well, that depends on several factors, like how often you use it, where you use it, and whether or not you have a case on it. But a good rule of thumb is once every 3 months. Number 3, dead skin. Your phone is one of the most used items you own, so it makes sense that it would collect dead skin cells over time. After all, you probably use it every day, and everywhere you go, you leave a little bit of yourself behind. That goes for your phone too. When you hold it in your hands, skin cells can get stuck under the glass and in the crevices of your device. Some phones are more prone to this than others, especially those with a rough texture or porous material. You might even notice that your phone gets a bit slippery when this happens. The buildup of dead skin cells makes it hard to hang on to your phone. But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to tackle this problem. First, wipe down your phone with a soft cloth or paper towel. This will remove any loose dead skin cells and leave your phone looking shiny and new. Then give it a good wash with cold water and some mild soap. Sure to dry it thoroughly before putting it away so that no moisture remains trapped inside. Number 4, bacteria. We touch our phones all the time and don't even realize it. From unlocking it, to scrolling through social media feeds, to snapping pics, we use our phones for everything these days. But did you know that this constant touching is leaving behind a lot more than just fingerprints? In fact, studies have shown that phones can be incredibly dirty, harboring all sorts of bacteria that can make us sick. One study found that the average iPhone has between 4 and 62 million colony-forming units of bacteria. That's pretty gross considering that a teaspoon of dirt has about 6 billion colony-forming units. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that you should be cleaning your phone regularly. How often? At least once a week. That way you'll help kill off any potentially harmful bacteria before it has a chance to spread. No, 5, lint. Oh, lint. It seems to appear out of nowhere and stick to your clothes no matter how many times you do laundry. But lint isn't just a nuisance. It can actually be a major fire hazard. Lint is highly flammable and can easily catch fire, which is why it's important to clean your phone regularly. Lint tends to build up in the charging port, which can lead to overheating and increase your risk of getting a bad burn. It might even cause your phone to burst into flames. To prevent this, simply wipe down your charging port with a dry cloth once a week. You may be surprised at how much lint and dust has accumulated in there. If you're feeling really brave, you can use a cotton swab to get even deeper into the crevices of your phone. Just be gentle so you don't push anything further in or break your device. No, 6, fungus. Your phone is a breeding ground for fungus. There are literally billions of bacteria and fungi living on the surface of your phone right now. Some of these can make you sick, like the fungus Aspergillus niger, which can cause respiratory problems. And believe it or not, phones are often dirtier than toilet seats, so it's important to clean them regularly to prevent the spread of infection. A quick wipe down with a disinfecting cloth once a week is usually enough to kill off most germs and fungus. But if you want to go all out, you can soak your phone in a vinegar salt solution for a few minutes each month. Just be sure to dry it thoroughly before using it again. 7. Food. No one wants to think about the things that could be living on their phone, but it's important to be aware of the potential hazards. For starters, food can leave behind crumbs and sticky residue that attract bacteria and fungus. But that's not all. Food can also harbor all sorts of nasty bugs, from cockroaches to mice droppings. Imagine finding that in your pocket. Yikes. To avoid these creepy crawlies, wipe down your phone with a damp cloth after every meal and keep it away from food prep areas. You may also want to invest in a bug net for your phone so that insects do uncrawl in and lay eggs inside. No. 8. Penetrating oils. Oils can penetrate your phone's surface and cause all sorts of damage. It can corrode the metal parts, ruin the screen, and even cause the battery to leak. Not to mention that oil stains are incredibly difficult to remove. That's why it's important to clean your phone regularly with a gentle cleanser and strip away its protective coatings. Fortunately, there are plenty of safe and effective options on the market. Just be sure to test any new cleaners on a small, inconspicuous area first to make sure they don't cause any damage. With a little care and attention, you can keep your phone looking like new for years to come. Number 9. Pencil lead. When you're in a rush, it's easy to forget about your surroundings. You might accidentally bump into someone or knock over a pencil without even realizing it. And when that happens, the lead can get stuck in your phone's charging port or headphone jack. This can cause all sorts of problems, from making your phone stop charging to ruining the delicate internal components. That's why it's important to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions to protect your phone. Simply wiping down your devices regularly with a soft cloth should do the trick. But if you're concerned about more stubborn stains, you can always soak your phone in a vinegar salt solution for a few minutes each month. Just be sure to dry it thoroughly before using it again. Number 10. Grease. Phones are notorious for being greasy. Pick them up and there's a greasy smudge on the screen. You clean it off and moments later, another one appears. It can be frustrating, and it can also be dangerous. Grease on your phone can cause the battery to overheat, leading to a potential explosion. Not to mention that grease attracts dirt and grime, which can clog the charging port and cause all sorts of technical difficulties. To avoid these problems, be sure to clean your phone regularly with a gentle cleanser and strip away its protective coatings. Have you ever cleaned your phone? Let us know in the comments below. While you're there, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. Thanks for watching.